This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So can anyone recall what we discussed in the previous session? In the previous session, we discussed about database, right? So to how can I establish the connection with the database? So connection to establish the connection, what are the things we required?
Both
Driver
the
type,
mannequin.
driver type, yes. Driver type we required. Driver type, port,
Upon
host, username, and password, right? So these are all the details and for database name. So these are all the details we need to give. So driver type is the kind of bridge which server we need to connect with, right? Mani, can you mute yourself if you're not speaking? Okay. So driver type is a bridge which server you want to connect with, and port, which port you want to connect, and host, where it is hosted, username, password, and database, which database you are using, that details you need to give. And let me log in into right. This is the data which we are using. So what we are doing here, we, as we know, we have worked with the connection. So here we are connecting the Oracle database, then username, password, host. Why we put a local means we installed, I installed a database into my local system. That way I'm giving a host as a local host, and port and database name. Let me test it out again. You can test that connection from here. You have a test connection. So while testing the connection, you need to select the atom. Okay, select the atom, click on next. Okay, so now you can see here, test connection successful, which means whatever the details we have configured, all the details working as expected, all the details are correct. Okay, let's finish now. Then action is get or send. So we are trying to pull the data from the local disk, local directory. We are converting the data, then we are trying to send into the, or insert the data into my database, our database system. So action is send, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So action is send, then operation. So while here, now focus here. So operation means how we can give the operations. So whenever you are working with a database, the operation can be done with the help of profiles. Okay, you need to pull the profiles. Okay, here you can see we have a profile. If you want, already existed profile is there, or else if you want to create a new operation, you can click on new plus button, you can create. Okay, already we created operation. Now you can see here. So click on statement. So if you see here, display name, okay, that's fine. And here type, you can see that type. What type of action which we want to do, whether you want to do standard insert, update, or delete, or you want to do a dynamic insert, or the dynamic update, or dynamic delete. So now we are going with the dynamic insert. Dynamically we are inserting the data into our database table. Okay, now click on dynamic insert, then import, click on import, and select the atom, right? Select the connection, then click on next, right? Click on next. So see here, atom is loading the database tables. So these are all the tables available in the particular Oracle database which we are working. Okay, now which table we have created, which table we have created.
May batch something.
Yes, may batch account. right? This is the table we created. Now select this table, click on next. See, connecting to atom is the responsibility to, as I told you, right? Atom is a, which is a runtime entity which is going to be connected with a different application system from Bhumi, right? Now select the all the fields, then click on next. Okay, simple. So again, I will not create at the table now. This is a table. Now this is a profile which we imported. Okay, then we discussed about map. Okay, what is a map? Okay,
It
map.
converts
Map is a
format.
component or a shape? Yes, map is a shape or a component.
Component.
Component. Map is a shape as well as component, right? As well as it is a component, right? So which is used to transform the data one format to another format. Yes or no? Another format. So basically map is a shape as well as internally it refers as a component. It is used to transform the data one format to another format. So here map have two functions. Map had two functions. What are they? Two types of functions. Two types of functions. What are they?
Connect.
One is user
User
defined.
defined function.
Yes, user defined functions. So these functions are very important. As no, last in the previous session I asked you to go through all the string functions. Yes, and standard functions. So these are all two functions we have. Yes, yes or no? So now come here. So what we are doing here, we are pulling the data from the local directory. We are converting the data from XML to database, and we are trying to insert the data into our database. Okay, let me open the database as well. Run command, SQL command line, right here. You can select that one. Okay, this is a command line where you can create all the tables and insert the tables, all the actions you can do here in the command line. Okay, so now connect, give your username and password. Now here it is connected. So hope everyone created this table. Select start from the account. Table name is, what is the table name? Yeah, what is the table name which we are working with? And click on this is a table. Yes, now see here, table created. Okay, so let me delete two rows are deleted. Okay, now select star from, no rows are active. That's fine. Till here, anyone have any questions or any doubts? Yes. So now we'll go to boom platform here. Okay. So now we imported a source profile having in the map having very important. Okay. Note having source and target profiles are mandatory. Mandatory. Okay. Without source and target profile, we cannot do and we can import. And one more important note here, what is that? Data, the profile. okay, which is coming from the previous shape to the map, previous shape to the map to the map should match with the, okay, it should match with the source profile. Okay, so what source profile, what are the source profile we are no we are importing? This profile should match with the data. Okay, what are the data which is that profile which is coming from its previous shape to the map shape, what are the data which is coming, that should match with the source profile, otherwise it will throw an error. Okay, so source profile. And okay, so map is a one of the important shape in Bhumi. Okay, one of the most important shape in Bhumi. Okay, so if you learn about map, all the functions and all, then your Bhumi, 30% of Bhumi, 25 to 30% of Bhumi involves in this map only, because this is a main shape which we are filtering the data, we are mapping, and we are converting the data, and right, everything we are doing here with the help of input profiles, target profiles, and no functions. We have two functions, user functions and standard functions. Create new function is kind of standard functions which we are going to create. Okay, input and output we will create, and in steps we can do that thing, we will discuss later. Okay, just focus on this. Okay, and what we discussed about strings. Okay, if you go and if you do multiple strings we have, okay, you can do the whatever, if you want to do any math functions like a numeric functions, you can do here, you can see. And if you want to do any no properties, the properties we will discuss later. Okay, and again today I'm telling that go through this map functions and our map functions, try with this string. Okay, try with this string functions. Okay, go and explore each and every function and map it how the data is going to convert, we'll see. So here we imported XML file, we are converting the data into database profile. So now here we are not have a salary, right? We are not, no, we are not getting the salary field from the source, but I want to pass the value to this source, to the this target system salary. Okay, how can I do that one? How can I do that one? So here, if you want to send any default values, like any static values to the target system, we can do that one, so how we can do? For example, here we have a salary field, right? We have a salary field from the source we are not getting this salary field, but I want to send a value to this field. How can I do that one? Here we have a salary, right? Beside the salary, you can see here we have a arrow mark. Click on this arrow mark, you can see here set default value. Set default value, click on set default value. Let me send 10,000 rupees to that salary. Okay, now you can see, here salary is populating, the field values are populating. How we can do that one? Here you have a drop down, click on default value, set default value. If you want to pass any hardcode values or any static values, if you want to pass to the target system, uh, you can hardcode those values. Okay, this is how we can pass the static values. Okay, save. Now you can see here the static value is populated. If you want to remove that, you can do simple like this. If you want to add static values or default values like this, you can add. We are hard coding the values. Okay, save and close. Save. Now execute the process. Now you can see how the values are populating. Okay, now come here. So we are pulling the data from the disk. Check that connection data. This is the data which we are pulling. Okay, XML file, employee ID, first name, last name, location. Then we are using a map to transform the data, converting the data from XML to database. So here we can see all the functions which we are implementing under the logs. Okay, you can see executing the map shape function 1 input, we are concatenating the data. See, string concatenate, we are doing the concatenation. Okay, then after we are putting this thing. Yes, then you can see here shape source data. Click on the shape source data on the database. Okay, no, now you can see here id, location, name, and salary. You can see here the salaries are coming, the salary is populating. How the salary is populating? How the salary is populating? Because we are hard coded, we have hard coded the value. We have hard coded the value in the map, right? In the map we hard coded, or we given the static value to that particular salary field, and so that is going to be inserted into our database. Now you can see here executing the connector shape, executing database and executing statement for the for the document. And you can see command insert into table name, employee id, location, name, salary, right? All this is the input. So now to you can click on the connection data, click on this. So this is a data inserted into database. Okay, if you want to come and select from the table, now you can see the data inserted. Yes, name, id, location, and salary. Now you can see here salary also inserted into the table. Salary also inserted into the table. How it is happened? With the help of map we hard coded the value. Yes, we hard coded the value here. Clear? Clear? Anyone have any questions or any doubts still here? Yes. Anyone not understood, or anyone have any questions, or anyone have any doubts on this? Yeah.
Pawan, can you explain this string concat once?
String concatenation. So
Ah,
string concatenation means we are here we are getting first name and last name, but in the target side we have only name field. So now you want to concatenate, we need to combine these two names as a one name, and you need to send it into the target system. How can I do that one? So in the functions we have a string functions. Okay, string concatenate we can do the with the delimiter. Okay, how we can delimit the first name and last name? Delimiter means separated with the space, right? I am giving the space. Here we are giving the input value first name, then the second output. Here we again you can add one more in output name, that is the last name. Okay, input 2, we are getting two inputs. Okay, these two inputs are concatenating. Okay, then the result, whatever the result is there, we are sending into the target system. Okay, let me add one more string. If you want, for example, you want to you want to trim any value. For example, you want to write a trim. Okay, give that right trim. Original length you want to fix length. Okay, for example, if you are getting any original length, now you want to fix it into five some six characters. Okay, six digit you want to fix the length. Okay, now click on okay. Come to the location. I want to string the value. Then left right character trim. Right character means right from the right it is going to be trim. Left character means it's from the left, it's the value is going to be trim, like this. Okay, save and close. Test it. Now you can see that. Okay, so again, I am telling today, go and explore the string functions and numeric functions, and no, not only exploring, try in your Bhumi. Okay, now come here, click on the map shape, check the logs. You can see here input first function. Okay, first function is doing concatenation, and come the second function. Here you can see input we are getting Hyderabad character, seven characters, or original string is, this is the original string. Okay, what we are doing, we are right character trim, we are trimming from the right character. Output is Hyderabad. So right side, from the right side it is going to be trim, right side to here. Okay, like this, right side. Okay, it is going to be trim. This is the output for this Hydra. Okay, like this we can do the functions, we can add the functions and we can do. Clear? So
Clear.
again and I'm telling, please go through these functions. Okay, please go through these two functions, numeric and string, today. Numeric and string, simple guys. We have a community.boomi.com, right? Go there, and in that, go to the documentation, or else you can click on here, map functions. Go through that. Okay, we have different functions, right? Explore on that. Okay, or else you have a documentation, map functions, components in Boomi. Okay, please go see this many documentation is available. Okay, go through. It is very important, guys. Clear? Clear? Yes or no? Guys, give me some response, guys. If you are following or not, how can I
Yes,
know if
yes.
you are not giving any response?
Clear, clear, clear.
Again and again, I'm telling, if you are sitting like this, ideally don't attend my sessions. If you are interested to attend my sessions, if you want to, willing to learn, if you're willing to give some response, then only you can attend. Otherwise, don't know. I'm not forcing you to attend these sessions. Okay, please give me some response, guys. How I know if you guys are following, not if you are understanding or not, if you are following these sessions or not? How can I know if you are not giving some response? Even if you are not understanding, please raise your hand and ask the questions, guys. This is how we can learn the subject. Otherwise, if you are sitting ideally, if you are attending the sessions and if you are leaving the sessions, it will not work out. Okay, after end of the sessions, after completing our sessions, if you can come and ask, sir, I didn't get anything, I'm not able to answer the questions. How you will answer those questions? That day Friday I'm asking a question, so no one is not giving proper response. How you will give? If you are interacting with the sessions, then only you will understand the subject. If you are not interacting, if you are not communicating, then it is very difficult to understand the subject, guys. Believe me, no, even if you are no attending my sessions for 100 times also, you will not get subject. If whenever you are interact, that then only you will get a subject. Okay, so now okay,
Pavan,
that's fine.
uh,
Yeah, please.
Pavan, like uh, you like you given that salary 10,000 right by default.
Yes.
If
Yes.
the default value, if the
Yes.
salary is coming from source side,
Yes.
if it is 10, like what value it will pick? It will pick default value, or it will pick
No.
like whatever the value
No.
coming from source side.
Yes. Very good question. So, for example, let's say if you are getting a salary field also from here. Okay. For example, now you want to send the default value. Let's say you are not getting the location. Okay. Now you want to hard code this value. Let's say I'm hard coding some Chennai. Okay, some Chennai value I'm hard coding. So now here location is there, I'm hard coding the location also. If location, any location is not coming from the source, for example from the source we are getting Hyderabad. Let's say if Hyderabad is not coming, empty is coming, empty location is coming, then this hard code values it will take. Otherwise, any value is coming then from the source, that value is going to be taken. Otherwise this hard code value is taken. Okay,
Okay.
now we'll see. Okay, now we are getting, we are here, we are hard coding the Chennai, but we are getting the Hyderabad location from the source. So that Hyderabad location is going to be taken. Otherwise, this if Hyderabad is not coming, any location value is not coming from the source, that time this hard code value is taking, will going to be populate at the target set. Clear?
Yes, Pavan.
Clear? Now we will do the testing. So we hard coded Chennai, right? We hard coded Chennai, but the from the source, if we are getting any value, that value is going to be taken. Otherwise the hard code values it is going to be taken. Okay, now you can see here. Okay, we are getting we'll go to here and we'll, now you can see here, we are, it is taking Hyderabad only, it is not taking Chennai. Okay, now what I will do, okay, what I will do from the source, where is our source? I think here we created one session. This is a one. Okay. This- Excuse me. Okay, this is a one, right?
Yes, go on.
Okay. So what I will do, I will edit this one. Okay. So Hyderabad is not coming. I will put like this empty value. Okay. Empty value. Empty value, right? Let me open in the notepad first. Why it is going in there? Again, open
Open in
with
Notepad.
the notepad. Okay. Now we are opened in a notepad, right? So here, let me remove this Hyderabad location. Save it. Okay. So now come here into the Boomi. Again, execute this one. So here we hard coded location as Chennai. Okay, location as Chennai. Again, we mapped it from the source. Okay, so now execute the process. From the source, we are not getting any value. If you click on this, click on the shape source data. Now the location is null value. Okay, we are not getting any. After, okay, after the map, click on the shape source data or connection data. Now you can see here location as Chennai is taking. Even if you go into the Boomi platform, sorry, into the your database, now select that one. Now you can see here it is not accepted. Let me commit. Now select. Why it is not taking? Okay, click on connection data. Chennai is coming, right? But why it is not taking the Chennai? Okay, you can see here. You can see here the values Chennai is populating. Yes, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is how the value is going to be taken. So if we are getting any source value, that field it will take that value. If not, that hard coded value it will take. Okay. So now, so in general this is a data, right? So every, for example, in your company 10 employees are there or else 100 employees are there. For 100 employees you want to do integration, that 100 files you will take, you will create 100 files, or it's a kind of in one document you will take 100 records, 100 employees data.
One record we can take 100 employees data.
Yes, right. So in one record, in one document you will take in one document we will try to take 100 employees data, right? It's not like that. If in your company, if you're if 100 employees are there, we will not create 100 documents separately, right? What we will do, in a single document we will try to, in a single document we will try to give all the 100 employees data, right? So same way we will do like that only. Okay, employee, like this, employees, like that. Can I do this? Okay, or else I will change this root to employees.
Tables,
Okay,
employees
employees. So under this
list.
I can take single employee data. Yes, like this can I give. So it just it is a root element, guys. Just root, it is a root element. Okay, what are the naming convention you want to follow, you can follow. Okay, but you need to follow while creating the XML files, you need to follow some guidelines. Okay, having mandatory root element is mandatory. Under the root element we can create n number of child elements. Each child element will have a opening with the closing, right? So I can give like this, employees, like this. Then here I can close this one. So can I close like this? This is one employee data. Okay, I will take like this. Let's say I will take some 5 employees data. 1 2 3 4 5. So I have a 5 employees data. One. Okay, I can I change like this? So 1001. Okay, 1002. Here I can take something 1001, 1002, employee ID 1003, right? 1004
005.
and 1005, right? And one more employee is there. Okay, that's fine. 1006. Okay, we have total 6 employees data. Okay, like this. Can I give like this?
We can give.
Yes.
Yes,
Can I
yes, we
change the
can.
namings? And last employee, can I give something uh, like this, right? So can I save this one? Can I save? So now what we are doing here, we in the single document we have multiple records, that right, multiple employees, right? In a single document we have multiple documents. So now in a boomi we need to import the data now, right? Yes or no? So we'll import the data. We'll see whether the data is importing or not, all the employees data. Now test it out. Now focus here, guys. Very very important. Now just focus and understand it. Now come connection data, click on the connection data. So now you can see here. Okay, now we are trying to pull. Okay, now the all the data, all the employees data, we are now able to pull the data into Boomi. So now we need to send all the employees data into database. 1 2 3 4 5 and the six employees are there. This 6 employees data we need to import into the database. How we can do? Can we do like this? Can we do like this? Yes. Can we map this and we can we send it into the target system? Yes. Can we do like this? Yes or no? Okay, let me do.
Yes.
We'll see. Okay, now we can see here we are getting an error. Why this error is occurring? No data produced from the map. Please check say source. You can see here. Please check say source profile and make sure it matches the source data. So why it is telling? Already I told you that. So here you can see one note point. The profile which is coming from the previous shape, yes, previous shape to the map should match with the source profile, right? So here we see we changed that profile, right? We changed this profile, yes or no? This is a profile we changed, but
Yes, yes, yes,
here in
yes.
the
Yeah.
map we haven't changed.
Mm.
Have we changed in the map? Have we changed
No,
in the
no,
map?
No.
no,
No,
no.
right?
No.
That's why
Yes,
it's getting an error.
yeah.
That's why I
Yes,
told you it is a very very
yes.
important note point whenever you are importing the profile or that we are doing the map. The map source profile should match with its previous shape source data. Okay, now choose how we can change the profile. How we can change that profile? Here we have a choose. Click on choose
Yes.
and go to the
And select
XML
profile.
file and
Yes.
we click on that root and click on import. Choose that. Yes. Now go to that where it is.
That's it.
This is a profile, right? Employee data. Click on next. Employee data .xml. Your next. Finish. Now you can see the profile is changed. The profile is changed. Okay.
Yes.
Save and close. Say okay. Okay. Now again here one more problem. Here again one more problem. What is that? Okay, now here we have a 6 employees data, right? So can I do map like this? Okay, now one employee data is mapped to here. Again I want to, so second employee data I want to send it into the target system. Again you can see it is not allowing me to, it is not allowing me to do like this,
Right.
right? So how can I change that one? Now let me come to the profile again. Let me come to the profile again. So if we have, now we have a 6 employees. If you have 100 employees or 1000 employees, 1000 employees data you need to send it to the target system. How can I do that one? Let's say here we have 1000 employees, right? 1000 employees. So now, but the target system will accept only one mapping, one element at a time. It is not allowing you to see here. It is not allowing to map it. Okay, it is not allowing you to map it, but I want to send all the employees data, all the source data to the target system. How can I do that one? We can go to the profile. In the profile here, if I click on this, element, okay, do you see here element details? We are getting all the
Detail.
element details, element
Yes,
name,
yes, yes.
namespace, type of name, type name, namespace, and comments. Here you can see mean occurrence and max occurrence, mean occurrence and max occurrence.
Yeah, we
Yes.
can give 5, 6, 6. We can
No,
child help.
no, no, no. So now focus here. I will explain it, don't worry. So now here, so let me delete all so here, which is the repeating element? What is the repeating element here? Employee, right? Employee, under employee all the details are there. Here in the employee all the details are there. In the employee all the details are there, right? Here it is
Yes.
employee is the repeating, which means it is going to be max occurrence, right? It is going to be unbounded. Unbounded means it is going to be repeated, right? Employee, 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 it is the repeating. Under employee we are getting different employees, right? So max occurrence, so we need to change it into max occurrence into unbound.
5.
Unbound,
Okay.
which means the employee is going to be unbounded multiple times. It is going to repeating. Unbound means it is going to be repeating. Max occurrence, maximum times it is going to be repeating. So we need to change max occurrence into unbound. Max occurrence into unbound. This min occurrences should be 0 only. And looping option, so every time it is a unique, right? This employee is unique, this employee is unique, this employee is unique. So looping option is unique only. If you know, if they are occurring multiple times, then you can go with the occurrence. But every employee is a unique, right? That's why I'm putting a unique looping option is unique. Okay, now come here, delete all this. So delete all the employees, because here we are, unbounding. The employee is unbounding uniquely. How many employees are coming, those many employees is going to be unbounded. Okay, those many documents, if we, see here, in a single document, multiple records are there. This is a one record, and this is a one record, this is a one record, right? So how are coming those many times going to be unbounded. So here no need to put like this, delete this. Okay, click on that, delete. How can you delete? Here employees that, click on this arrow mark. Here you have a copy element, instance, multiple attributes and attributes, delete element. You can delete. Now click on that, delete. Now save. So save it. Now what I did here, which is the repeating element is there, I'm going to be change that max occurrence as a unbound. Okay, click on that unbound element, and here we have a max occurrence. Click on max occurrence as a unbound, right? Now save and close. Okay, now see here, only one time one employee data is there, one employee's data. But this one employee data, this record is going to be this data, what are the fields are there, these fields are going to be repeated. How many records are coming from the source, those many times it is going to be repeated. Okay, so I will change first name, last and result should going to be name, and location is going to be location. Okay, any field is there? No, that's fine. That's fine. Now save. Anyone have any questions on this? This it is very important. It is very important. Anyone have any questions now on this?
Sir, what
Pawan,
if
So
we have 100 records?
100 records or 10,000 records, 1 lakh records also coming. It's not matter to us. So here what we did here in the max, the repeating max, repeating under, this is a kind of root, right? So here you can see here under the attribute, it is going to be changed, right? So here we have changed max occurrence is unbound. Unbound means it is not restricting to one record. It is going to be unbounded. Okay, there is no bounding. It is unbounded. There is no restriction. So if we are getting 100 records, 1,000 records, 10,000 records, or 1 lakh records also is going to be repeating. Okay, it is going to be unbounded and unique. Unique means we are getting every employee or every record is a unique one, right? Every record is a unique. That's why looping option should be unique. Clear? Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, now we see, now we'll do the testing before going to be inserting to the database. And one more important, guys, so whenever if you are developing the things, whenever you are working on it, so do no chunk wise testing. Chunk wise testing means step by step testing. Okay, add one shape and do test, add one more step shape and configure it and do the testing, whether you are getting an expected output or not. Okay, once you are getting expected output, then add one more shape and test it. Because see, if you develop everything in at one stage, and if you are doing testing, if you are facing any issues, it is very difficult to find out. Okay, so that's why make sure do a chunk wise testing or a step by step testing. Okay, now test it out. Now we can see I'm doing testing before inserting the data into database. Okay, now come here, click on the disk shape and check the connection data. So here we are getting all the records, right? All the records. Okay, so now close this and click on the map shape, and you can see here, you can see here. So function 1 input first name is Prasanna and Lakshmi, and again executing is completed. Now you can see the again one more employee data Amani, right? And then after one more employee Monica. So it is repeating, it is going to be taking all the employees data. Click on next. Okay, now you can see Soha, last record is Soha, right? Now if you come here, if you come here, check the, okay, connect stop shape, click on the stop shape. Now click on the shape source data. Now you can see here Prasanna, right? Amani, Monica, Meghana, Parvati, Soha. All the employees are getting populated. Employee ID 1001, 1002, 1003, 4, 5, 6. All the employees are getting changing, right? Now, so now we are getting a expected output, right? Expected output. Now connect to the database. Now insert the data into database system. Click on that. Click on the data test. Now click on the connection data, database and connection data. Okay, now you can see here, you can see insert the data account name, first employee for this first employee, second employee, third employee, fourth employee. See, 6 times it is inserting, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 6 times it is inserting, because we are getting 6 records, 6 employees data. Okay, now come to the command, into the command and select Do we see here? Do we see here? We are getting all the employees are inserting. Yes. Now see here, Prasanna, where Prasanna, then Amani, then Monica, then Meghana, then here we have a Parvati. Now Soha. 6 employees are inserted into database. So this is how we can do that. We can change that multiple occurrence into a single. Okay, multiple records into then we can get all the records and we can convert the data and we can send it to the target system. Clear? It is very very important. Okay, here what we are did in the profile level, the repeating, whatever the repeating element is there. Okay, there we need to go. Here the repeating element is employee. In the employee all the records are there, all the elements are there. Okay, yes or no? You can see here in the there we are changed max occurrence into unbound and looping option is into unique. Okay, then we can send the data into a target system. Clear?
Okay. Someone can we change the salary of the individual?
Yes, if you want to change send. So for example, so now if you want to send individual salaries, then definitely we can get salary field from here only. Okay, if you are getting salary field from the source, whatever the salary we are hard coding for all the employees who are coming, for all the records whatever the coming from the source, it is going to be same value for all the records, because from the source we are not getting so the salary field, we are hard coding this. So whatever the hard coded value is there, it is going to be same for all the records which are coming from the source.
It will take it as a default.
Yes, it is taking as a default hard coded.
Okay.
See here, name itself it is saying default value. Set default
Okay,
value.
default value. Okay. If you want
Yes,
the individual, we
default.
need to input in the source value.
Yes, if you want to populate it as an individual, definitely it should be come from the source. It should be come from the source. Then only we
Okay.
can send as an individual.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Clear? Okay. If don't have anything, we can wind up the session here. And tomorrow we are going to be discuss about decision shape and all. Okay. If I want to take any kind of decisions, or if you want to take any some kind of conditions, excuse me, conditions, then how we can take those conditions, how we can take those no decisions in Bhumi, tomorrow we are going to be discuss. Yes, clear till here? Anyone have any questions or any doubts on this?
No, sir.
No,
Clear.
it's clear.
Perfect.